Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca and for today's video I thought I could share with you all my hair care routine. So I'm going to show you all the products I use and the steps I take to take care of my hair and style it. And of course everything I'm going to share with you is vegan and cruelty free as well as zero waste. So if those things are important to you as well, then I hope that this video will be of some help to you. And I figured before we get into the actual content, I should take a few minutes to tell you about the type of hair I have, because obviously if your hair is more similar to mine, then I think this video will be a little bit more helpful. So I have pretty thick and just naturally healthy hair. I've never really had a lot of issues with it. It grows really fast, which is nice. It does kind of err on the side of being a little bit more oily, which I think might be part of why it tends to be healthy, because it gets a lot of nutrients, but it can also get a little greasy and a little dirtier than I would like. So you'll see that some of the products I use are geared towards combating that. And I should also mention I don't really have much of a curl or a wave to my hair. I have a little bit of a wave, and I think now that I have layers, those layers kind of accentuate the wave, but there's nothing I really do, no products I use to specifically target curliness or waviness or anything like that. I think that's everything I needed to tell you all, so let's just hop into my hair care routine. So although I shower every single day, I usually only wash my hair every other day, and sometimes during the school year I'll usually set that into certain days of the week that I'm washing my hair. So for example, I might wash my hair Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So besides that Friday to Monday gap, I am washing it every other day. And that is just what works best for me, of course, and I do shower at night. So when I get in the shower, of course, first thing I'm going to do for my hair is shampoo it just to get it all nice and clean. And I like to use a shampoo bar because, as I was talking about in my last video, I like that they are free of plastic and packaging, and I also think it just makes a lot more sense to ship a solid product rather than a liquid one, because if you're shipping a liquid product, that means you're using resources and emissions and stuff like that to ship the weight of water, when instead you could only just ship the actual solid parts of the item and then just add water in your own shower. So I use a shampoo bar from Lush. The one in particular that I use is their Jumping Juniper one. I've gone through quite a few bars already. I really like it. It works great for my hair. It's like juniper and lavender scented, and it is a clarifying shampoo, so it does kind of help combat some of that oiliness I was talking about. So if you're going to use a shampoo bar, the one thing you really want to make sure you do is get your hair really wet before you use it, because since it is a solid product, you don't already have liquid in it to help it lather up really well. So you want to make sure you're adding like water to the product by putting more water on your hair, if that makes sense. And then I know a lot of people like to just rub the bar directly into their hands so that they don't get too much product onto their hair, but I actually prefer to just take the bar and rub it directly onto my wet hair. I just find that that works a little bit better for me to really lather up the shampoo and work it into my hair really well, but it's really up to you. I would say that if you've tried one method and it doesn't seem to be working super well, maybe give the other one a try. I sometimes even flip back and forth. And so then of course after I get the shampoo all worked in, and I of course wash it out really well, and sometimes I'll actually go in and I'll shampoo a second time. I'll just do that if my hair is particularly dirty or oily and I feel like I still need to just give it another wash to get everything out. I'll especially do that if it's been more than one day in between since the last time I washed my hair. So in that earlier example, I might do that on the Monday night since I hadn't washed my hair since the Friday night previously. It was just a longer gap, so my hair got dirtier. So sometimes I'll shampoo it again, sometimes I don't. And then of course I just move on to conditioning my hair. Again, I use a solid bar product. Again, this one is also from Lush. However, this is in their old formula, and I believe they're also discontinuing this scent. It is Jungle if you're curious, but when I use this up I will be moving to a new product, so I'm sorry that isn't very helpful, but I will of course keep you guys updated either in a YouTube video or an Instagram post when I find a new conditioner that I like as well. So again, I just take that and I rub it directly onto my hair. I usually go like about from my chin down to the bottom of my hair, so I'm not adding more moisture to the top where it gets oily. And then I like to let that sit in my hair for a little while so that it really has time to get into my hair and moisturize it. So while I'm letting it sit, I'll usually just do something else like shaving, so I'm not just like standing there and letting water go to waste. And then I wash that out, of course, and that really completes everything I do in the shower. So of course I get out and I comb my hair immediately. I just sit on the edge of my bathtub so that I'm not getting water all over the floor. And I like to use a really wide tooth comb to comb my hair. I just find that that is a lot gentler than using a it's the opposite of wide, narrow tooth comb. I'm not sure if there is a word for that, but I just use a wide tooth comb, and as you see, mine is a plastic one. This is one I've had for years now, and it just works totally fine, so I continue to use it. And if you're curious about my method of hair combing, I like to start at the top of my hair and pull those knots down to about my chin so that they're off my head and I can actually work with them. and then I start from the bottom and work back up to comb the knots out of my hair. I find that this is just the gentlest way to do it, which of course helps to prevent breakage and split ends and things like that. And so once I've combed my hair, since I do shower at night, I'll go put on my pajamas and then come back and dry my hair. And I do towel dry my hair. I know some people say that towels are actually quite an abrasive material and that can also contribute to breakage. So if you have thinner or finer or more damaged hair, you might want to use something softer like a t-shirt. But like I said earlier, my hair is pretty healthy and strong and it can kind of withstand that, so I just like to use a towel to dry my hair, and I just like stick my head under there and like really go at it to get it dry. And then this is when I will comb my bangs, because when I'm sitting on the bathtub I can't see in the mirror, and I definitely need to see in the mirror for when I'm doing my bangs, so I'll just comb those really quickly while looking in the mirror, and then I pretty much go to bed. It dries the rest of the way overnight. And then when I wake up, I just take my hairbrush. I do have a wooden one of these that I got from Package Free Shop, but again, if you have a plastic one that works, definitely use that. I just had been in the need of a new one, so I bought a sustainable one. And of course, I just use that to brush my hair. And that's pretty much all I usually do for my hair. I like to keep things really simple, but I'll talk about a couple other things that I use sometimes. So the first one is dry shampoo. I just use the one from Lush. I believe it's called a No Drought. It smells great. It's a powder that you just work in your hair, so I'll use that again if my hair is looking a little bit oily. And if I think about it in advance, I really like to put dry shampoo in the night before. I find that that just gives it more time to really soak up that oil and like blend into your hair, so you don't have like white powder all over your head, which no one wants, of course. And as for styling my hair, now that I have bangs and I got layers, I honestly just leave it how it is a lot of the time, but I know once I start classes again, since I'm a dance major, I'll be putting it up and stuff. So I of course use hair ties and bobby pins. For hair ties, I'm still just using up a pack of goodie ones that I have, but I know you can get hair ties that are a lot more sustainable, so I'll link an option down below for you all if you are looking to buy those. There's ones that are made of like organic cotton and natural rubber, so they're actually compostable, which I think is really cool. And then as for bobby pins, again, I just use ones from like Goodie or whatever, you know, those drugstore brands, but bobby pins are metal, so I've never really seen any ones that are like a better option. I don't know if that exists or not. Please let me know if you know. But one tip I have for you all is to make sure you're storing your hair ties and your bobby pins and your clips and all those little things in a like designated spot. So get like a little jar for them or a catch-all dish or something like that, so that you're not losing them, so that way you're really using them for their full lifespan, which is of course an eco-friendly thing to do. So that is pretty much it for my hair care routine. I know that this video was kind of short and very simple, but that is just what works best for my hair. So I'm sorry if you guys were looking for something a little bit more in depth or more product recommendations, but this is really just what works for me. So hopefully it is still at least a little bit helpful to you. And if you have any questions about my hair care routine or what I do, definitely leave me a comment down below and I'll be sure to reply to it and answer your questions. But that is all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe and turn on your post notifications down below. Doing those things helps to support my channel so much, and it also ensures that you don't miss any of my future uploads. And I'm thinking I'll also do like makeup and skincare routines, so if you like this video, I think you'll probably like those as well and you don't want to miss them, so make sure you subscribe. You can also go follow me over on Instagram. It's always linked down below, and I post lots more over there about zero waste and veganism and all of that stuff. So again, if you like this video, I think you'll like my stuff over there as well, so make sure you check it out. But with all that said, I'm gonna quit talking your ear off. I hope you all are having an amazing, wonderful, beautiful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!